Hello Internet! So today the trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens released across the world. Oh my word, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning just to watch it and I was not disappointed. Not disappointed. It doesn't have a wow factor in a traditional sense, but it has a wow factor that I would say that we haven't seen for quite a long time. Now what I mean is, it's not like this trailer is pow, 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 pow in your face, throwing everything at you. It's really interesting, you know, and the way the characters are introduced, it seems odd, but it is a trailer. So a trailer doesn't have to be a mini movie. A trailer can be anything that a marketing team or studio puts together to kind of get you interested in seeing the film. Every trailer is different. Some trailers give away everything, some trailers give away nothing. This trailer, to me, was like the perfect love letter to the original trilogy. It captured all of that, like, romance, and I don't mean kissy romance, you know, between Han Solo and Princess Leia. I mean the romance, you know, that romantic side of Star Wars, that nostalgic romance we have for Star Wars now. You know, the whole, it was like Han Solo, you know, Harrison Ford in that scene. I mean, obviously Harrison Ford's playing Han Solo in that scene, and he's saying, it's true, all of it. The dark side, the Jedi. It's like he's talking about the original trilogy. It's not like he's just talking about the film from a character's perspective. It's like he's telling a new generation that yes, Star Wars, this phenomenon, this global phenomenon, this pop cultural icon that I can't even describe how big it is and how amazing it is and what it's meant to an entire generation, 2 generations now. Okay, one generation got fobbed off a little bit with the prequel trilogy, but it's like he's talking about the films, because it's saying that yes, Star Wars is true. What happened in '77 that exploded in the late '70s through the '80s with all the toys, people buying boxes for toys that were empty, no toys in the boxes. You know, they were pre-ordering toys for Christmas. That's how big Star Wars was. And this trailer gets across all of that. Jurassic World did that as well, but I think Star Wars is doing it a lot better. Jurassic World kind of felt like it was doing the nostalgia thing as a arbitrary. It had to do nostalgia, but obviously with J.J. Abrams, Star Wars The Force Awakens, J.J. Abrams is a Spielberg fan. He loves Steven Spielberg, and that means he loves George Lucas, because Spielberg and Lucas were the icons growing up to directors like J.J. Abrams. And I think he's made this deliberately, like he did Super 8, just to like fit with what people want. And obviously he's got to make a film modern. You know, he did Star Trek, and I personally think his take on Star Trek is a bit too modern, because if you've got Star Trek and Star Wars, and they're both kind of the same, you know, at the moment the modern Star Trek films, a little bit, so they're action, they're funny, but not in a Blackadder kind of way. They're kind of just comic relief funny, and the action is pew 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 pew. Well, I've got that with Star Wars. See, what I loved most about Star Trek was the fact that it was different. It wasn't better, it was equal, because it was different. So anyway, but with the trailer for Star Wars The Force Awakens, I can see down, right, they've got the space opera, the operatic opus is emanating from this trailer. I'm massively excited, but I don't know whether this trailer should have made me that excited. in what you see. It's the way the music cues. It's not dun 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 dun. It's not like that. It's so subtly done and so beautiful. It almost brings a tear to your eye. It is fantastically done for Star Wars fans. It's gonna be kid friendly-ish, but it's not gonna be like Star Wars Episode 1. No way. I mean, I know we were all kind of like hopeful and we were all overhyped about Star Wars Episode 1, and ultimately we were let down, but I honestly, from this trailer, from all the teaser material, I cannot see this doing a prequel trilogy on us. And in the slightest, not one element of this trailer smells of Jar Jar Binks. Hearing the gentle music build up as the action is on screen, that's something different. This isn't a Michael Bay trailer. This is something truly different. This is J.J. Abrams saying, I love Star Wars, you love Star Wars, we love Star Wars, this is our Star Wars. This is now the people's Star Wars. And at no point in the trailer was there any discussions on tax, trade federations, blockades, or anything kind of, again, reminiscent of the prequel trilogy. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I bloody can't wait. My only concern is, without Luke Skywalker being in the main poster, they're going to kill off Han Solo. There have been rumours on the internet. I think what J.J. Abrams will do with this film is Han Solo will come in to basically build up the new team and engage audiences with Star Wars again, and I think at the end of it there'll be something quite similar possibly to the Death Star trench run. Remember how obviously Han's like, no, I'm just in it for the money, and he does one, but then he comes back and he's like, yeah, you're all through, yeah, you know, and everyone's like, oh, Han came back. I think this time Han is like, well, I'm, you know, me and Chewie, it's on us now. It's left on us. So I have to step up and be the hero. I'm no longer the young, cocky, brash, you know, scoundrel. I'm more mature, and I think he'll step up to the plate to be the hero to his ultimate demise. And then that's when Luke Skywalker comes back in the final scene, maybe, where Han is dying and Luke comes back to say, Han, you're my friend, I'm so sorry, and that's where we leave it, and it's like and that's what I think it is. So anyway, the trailer, oh my god, absolutely amazing, rocked my world. I love the fact it was more subtle, it wasn't a bullshit, look at us, look how much effects we can throw at you. It was Star Wars. It was made by a Star Wars fan, for Star Wars fans, but not just in its own universe, in its own bubble. It's perfect so far.